Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh dan salam sejahtera. Saudara Tengku Zafrul, Menteri MITI, John Pearson dan seluruh rakan-rakan dari DHL, WTO, Timbalan Susah Agung, dan rakan-rakan Timbalan Menteri dan semua yang hadir, terima kasih. Dan sekali lagi lah kita ucap tahniah khususnya kepada MITI dan DHL kerana dapat menjayakan satu program yang agak penting sebagai prelude kepada sidang ASEAN yang akan dikelolakan dalam beberapa hari lagi. Dan tentunya saya ambil kesempatan ini juga untuk menyatakan penghargaan yang tinggi kepada seluruh keluarga MITI, Maeda, Trade dan semualah yang nampak menjadi tonggak bagi kejayaan kita, terutama dalam bidang pelaburan dan perniagaan. Now, thank you very much, particularly John Pearson and your team, for this confidence shown, and Malaysia, of course, appreciate this, and will do whatever is necessary to make sure that we can facilitate and accelerate your investments and networking, not only in terms of established business entities, but more so the more pressing need to enhance the capability of the small, medium industries. Now, through the GoTrade initiative, DHL has empowered thousands of micro, small, and medium enterprises. And you made two references to women-owned businesses to reach global markets and compete with confidence. Such initiatives render meaning to what we undertake to implement in terms of our key strategies, inclusivity and sustainability. Inclusivity other than dealing with the marginalized, the poor, urban poor, but of course the women comes into play with the youth. And I think your emphasis is much appreciated because it would give and complement many of our efforts. Now, such initiatives are vital at a time when the world economy stands at the crossroads. But I certainly take note of your remarks, that at times we tend to be too concerning, exaggerate the problems and issues. But you look at your historical antecedents, this sort of a semi or upheaval or turmoil has been there in politics, in geopolitics, in trade, in investments, and somehow or other, the ingenuity of the business community, the private sector, and human beings, their ingenuity would be able to somehow surmount and overcome. You remember I made reference this morning to Schumpeter's gale of creative destruction coming after such an upheaval, economic malaise and challenges. But again, with clear policies, with determination, with discipline, with commitment and the rapport, understanding between the public and the private sector, we are able to overcome. I'm not suggesting that it's easy. We'll be meeting all leaders from the United States, Canada, India, China, Korea, Japan this weekend. And we have to seriously deliberate on these issues. I'm not underestimating the importance of such deliberations, but I'm cautiously optimistic that somehow or other sanity will prevail. And otherwise, we'll all be in the doldrums. So we have to deal, of course, with tariffs, restrictions, fluid trade policies that are shaping global supply chains. Now, but such turbulence remind us the importance of resilience, agility, and regional cooperation. Now, we believe that amidst this uncertainty, ASEAN must continue to embody the principles of openness and unity, and their collaboration with the private sector, including established ones. That's why your presence. I mean, I don't normally attend sanctions, except if it is totally a government initiative with some. But then DHL has given some exception, and thanks to MITI, Minister Zafrul, and the importance we give. But you certainly realize that this region, particularly ASEAN, has become a crucial link in the global supply chain, a hub for manufacturing, vibrant market for 680 million people, and by the extent of our productivity, is going to be 700 million soon. Although I would say that we should be productive in other areas too. Now, within 5 years, ASEAN is expected to become the fourth largest economy in the world. This growth is not accidental. It is the result of collective resolve to uphold free and fair trade while harnessing our comparative advantages. Now, our aspiration, Malaysia's aspiration is clear. We aim to strengthen our role as a trusted investment hub while ensuring that local enterprises and startups are not left behind. That's why the theme is still inclusivity. Government continues to support SMEs through expanded guarantees, financing facilities, helping them to innovate, digitalize, compete confidently in global markets. The path forward must be guided by technology, sustainability, and inclusivity. Digital transformation, artificial intelligence, and automation are no longer luxuries. They are the very tools that will determine competitiveness in the years ahead. SMEs and multinational corporations are partners in this journey. The growth of one depends on the strength of the other. By deepening collaboration, we build an ecosystem that drives innovation, job creation, and shared prosperity. So, distinguished guests, as ASEAN Chair, Malaysia is determined to advance a vision of unity that is both principled and pragmatic. We introduced recently the ASEAN Vision 2045. And as I had alluded earlier, the theme for this year is inclusivity and sustainability. So that we are not talking just about growth, although growth is an important economic imperative, but growth that uplifts. Economic progress must be measured not merely in figures and numbers, but in the dignity of work, the well-being of families, and the fairness of opportunity. Our priority economic deliverables reflect this conviction. They place MSMEs, women entrepreneurs, and youth at the heart of regional development. By fostering integration, connectivity, and digital resilience, we can forge an ASEAN that is not just stronger, but also fairer and more compassionate. Now, in advancing this vision of deeper integration, it is timely that ASEAN and the world at large turn their attention to Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, or RCEP, the world's largest trade agreement encompassing nearly 1/3 of global GDP and trade. For ASEAN, it represents far more than an economic arrangement. It is a strategic affirmation that open regionalism remains our pathway to shared prosperity. As we prepare to host the 5th RCEP leaders meeting later this month, or next week, Malaysia intends to reinforce ASEAN's central role in guiding its implementation. We want RCEP to serve not just the interests of large multinational corporations, but also to deliver concrete benefits to our SMEs, workers, and communities. So we depend to a large extent on our ability to translate commitments into opportunities. This includes addressing non-tariff barriers. Good luck, Zafrul. Enhancing trade facilitation, ensuring that the digital economy, green transition, and services sector are fully integrated into the framework. So we will continue to endeavor this, and I must thank again my colleagues, Zafrul, Chintong, KSU, and the rest, for their indefatigable work in ensuring that we succeed, first through domestic resilience and regional cooperation and strength. Thank you very much. Terima kasih.
As we get our camera crews on stage, we'd like to invite Yang Amat Berhormat Prime Minister and all our distinguished guests to kindly take their seats. And I'd like to invite all delegates to kindly rise and join Yang Amat Berhormat for a quick photograph to wrap up this session. Please do kindly fill up the aisles and close the gaps between us so we have one nice photograph with every delegate present. Camera crews, members of the media, you're invited to the stage right now to record this moment. Please direct your attention, everyone, to the cameras in the middle. A big round of applause for the GoTrade Summit 2025, the first to be hosted outside Germany, here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Thank you, Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar Ibrahim, Prime Minister of Malaysia, for joining us and delivering the keynote address. And we also like to thank all our other distinguished guests for your kind presence. On that note, we have come to the end of our summit. I'd like to invite Yang Amat Berhormat Dato Seri Anwar bin Ibrahim to be accompanied by Mr. John Pearson and the DHL team on a tour of the exhibition next door. As you take your leave, ladies and gentlemen, do kindly take note that we do have our registration for the GoTrade training still available. Do kindly join Yang Amat Berhormat Prime Minister and our distinguished guests next door at the exhibition area, and do scan that QR code at our DHL booth. The DHL GoTrade training is also available via QR codes placed all around the exhibition hall at the various tables. Please do join us. We look forward to seeing you at the GoTrade training.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni, timur, barat, selatan dan utara. Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati, kita semua sama Malaysia.
Satu hati, walau berbilang bangsa, kan bersama tawa naungannya. Satu jiwa, tak kira apa warna, takkan ada yang mempisahkan kita.
Selamanya
selamanya kita bersama, warisan takkan binasa. Setia gagah bersama kita merdeka, kita semua anak Malaysia.
Selamanya Malaysia.
Kita Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Hai orang India, berbudi bahasa, lembut langkah tarian indah.
Anak-anak orang Cina,
Hai agar tarian naga.
menyala sungguh megahnya.
Hai Melayu pula macam-macam budaya. Orang Iban dan Kadasan semua gagah perkasa.
Kita semua anak Malaysia. Selamanya Malaysia.
Kita Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni. Satukan rasa demi negara. Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni. Timur, barat, selatan dan utara. Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati. Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Satu hati walau berbilang bangsa, kan bersama tawa naungannya. Satu jiwa tak kira apa warna, takkan ada yang memisahkan kita.
Selamanya Malaysia.
Kita Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Satukan rasa demi negara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Berdiri megah, selamanya kita bersama, warisan takkan binasa. Setia gagah bersama kita merdeka, kita semua anak Malaysia.
Selamanya Malaysia.
Kita Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Hai orang India, berbudi bahasa, lembut langkah tarian indah.
Anak-anak orang Cina,
Hai agar tarian naga.
menyala sungguh megahnya. disantuni timur, barat, selatan dan utara. Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati, kita semua sama Malaysia.
Satu hati walau berbilang bangsa, kan bersama tawa naungannya. Satu jiwa tak kira apa warna, takkan ada yang mempisahkan kita.
Selamanya Malaysia kita.
Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati,
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Satukan rasa demi negara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Berdiri megah, selamanya kita bersama. Warisan takkan binasa. Setia gagah bersama kita merdeka. Kita semua anak Malaysia.
Selamanya Malaysia
Kita Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Hai orang India, berbudi bahasa, lembut langkah tarian indahnya.
Anak-anak orang Cina,
Hai akar tarian naga.
menyala sungguh megahnya.
Hai Melayu pula macam-macam budaya.
Sama dan semua ada.
Orang Iban dan Kadasan semua gagah berdasar.
Kita semua anak Malaysia. Selamanya Malaysia.
Kita Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni. Satukan rasa demi negara. Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni. Timur, barat, selatan dan utara. Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati. Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Satu hati walau berbilang bangsa, kan bersama tawa naungannya. Satu jiwa tak kira apa warna, takkan ada yang mempisahkan kita.
Selamanya Malaysia kita.
Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni.
Satukan rasa demi negara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Berdiri megah, selamanya kita bersama. Warisan takkan binasa. Setia gagah bersama kita merdeka. Kita semua anak Malaysia.
Selamanya disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia Madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Hai orang India, berbudi bahasa, lembut langkah tarian indah.
Anak-anak orang Cina,
Hai akan tarian naga. Hai Melayu pula macam-macam budaya. Orang Iban dan Kadasan semua gagah perkasa.
kita semua anak Malaysia. Selamanya Malaysia.
Kita Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia Madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia Madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Malaysia Madani, rakyat disantuni. Satukan rasa demi negara. Malaysia Madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Malaysia Madani, rakyat disantuni. Timur, barat, selatan dan utara. Malaysia Madani, hai bersatu hati. Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Satu hati walau berbilang bangsa, kan bersama tawa naungannya. Satu jiwa tak kira apa warna, takkan ada yang membezakan kita.
Selamanya Malaysia kita.
Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia Madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia Madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Malaysia Madani, rakyat disantuni.
Satukan rasa demi negara.
Malaysia Madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Berdiri megah, selamanya kita bersama. Warisan takkan binasa. Setia gagah bersama kita merdeka. Kita semua anak Malaysia.
Selamanya Malaysia.
Kita Melayu, Cina, India, Iban, Kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia Madani, rakyat disantuni.
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia Madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Hai orang India, berbudi bahasa, lembut langkah tarian indah.
Anak-anak orang Cina,
Hai akan tarian naga.
menyala sungguh megah. Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni, timur, barat, selatan dan utara. Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati, kita semua sama Malaysia.
Satu hati walau berbilang bangsa, kan bersama tawa naungannya. Satu jiwa tak kira apa warna, takkan ada yang memisahkan kita.
Selamanya Malaysia kita.
Melayu, Cina, India, intan kadasan kita sejiwa.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni,
Timur, barat, selatan dan utara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati,
Kita semua sama Malaysia.
Malaysia madani, rakyat disantuni,
Satu rasa demi negara.
Malaysia madani, hai bersatu hati.
Kita semua sama Malaysia. Berdiri megah selamanya kita